All right, protein is what we're going to talk about here.
Hey, I got you guys protein shakes.
Awesome. I love protein.
I know you love protein. I love protein too.
Protein is the most essential macronutrient. Now, don't get me wrong, we need all of them. We need protein, fat, carbohydrates, we need the whole deal. But protein really helps you moderate the other two. For instance, we all know it is super easy to sit there and eat a good amount of fat or a good amount of carbohydrates. It's actually difficult, and a lot of people struggle to meet the amount of protein that they should. That's because it fills you up, it satiates you, and you're not craving those additional things. That's why it is key.
Protein rocks.
Awesome. Protein rocks.
Protein.
Protein. Protein.
Protein.
Protein.
The main thing protein does is it helps rebuild muscle tissue, which is vital, especially when we're working out and we break down our muscle and we rebuild it, and it rebuilds better and stronger, and that's how we get bigger and stronger. The cool thing about this is your metabolism has to support muscle tissue. It gives the muscles energy. The more muscle you have, therefore the more energy it has to send to it, therefore the more the metabolism has to burn. It's a beautiful circle. So that's why building muscle is so crucial, and lifting heavier weights is so crucial, not just cardio all the time. But with that, you have to have protein. So I know a lot of people struggle to get that additional protein in their diet. Now, again, remember, the number we give you is your max number. So if you're 10, 20 grams short of meeting your protein goal, you're going to be okay. We just don't want to be 30, 40, 50 grams short of meeting that protein goal, and I know a lot of people are there. So if that's the case, I got a couple tips I'm going to kind of walk you through to see if this will help you get closer to that protein goal. So one, make sure you have a large serving of protein at every meal that you have, and that you're going to be your meat source. And again, I'm not against fatty meat. So like, for instance, a ribeye is a staple in my diet. But the problem with, like, say 4 ounces of ribeye is marbled with a bunch of beautiful, delicious fat in there, okay? So per 4 ounces, I may only get 25 grams of protein per 4 ounces because there's another 20 grams of fat taking up that space. Top sirloin is incredibly lean. So 4 ounces of top sirloin, I may get 45 grams of protein out of it because there's barely any fat in it. So therefore, it doesn't come into the equation of my 4 ounces, if that makes sense. So things like chicken breast, top sirloin, salmon and certain fishes. Pork tenderloin is a really good go-to. I know pork gets a bad rap because it's like bacon and pork steaks. Remember, those are fattier meats. A pork tenderloin or pork center cut is very lean, so therefore it's a good, easy protein source. So meats like that are great go-tos if you struggle to get your protein in. Also, make protein a priority. You eat it first. Fill up on the protein, because as we all know, it's very easy to overeat carbohydrates and fat. Well, if we fill ourselves up on the protein first, we're not as likely to overeat the protein or the fats and carbohydrates that we have, if that makes sense. Try a bigger serving. If you're typically eating and measuring out 4 ounces, try to go 6 ounces. Try to go a little bit more, 5 ounces, just anything more than what you're doing for that protein. Again, eat it first, so that is the priority of your meal. Another great go-to is whey protein, guys. And you know I get on my soapbox about whey protein and the quality of it, and that's why the brand we carry at the gym is very important to me and has standards that I think it needs to meet for me to carry it on the shelves. 99% of your protein supplements or the stuff you're getting from Supplement Superstore, not to knock it because they're a beautiful business, but they have terrible products like First Form. You want a good quality protein that doesn't have artificial sweeteners in it, dyes, and that's a pure protein isolate. A lot of these protein companies cut it with whey concentrate. It wreaks havoc on your body. You can't even really use much of it, and it's cheaper for them, so therefore they make more money and da-da-da. That's why we carry the brand that we do. It is a quick, easy, 1 scoop of whey protein has 25 grams of carbohydrates in it, or 25 grams of protein in it, like 3 grams of carbohydrates and like 1 gram of fat. So that's a pretty lean, high protein source. You can go to things like Greek yogurt, guys. Greek yogurt is a great go-to and an awesome hack, especially for those trying to hit their protein source. What I like to do when I am making dinner for the night, before I start dinner, I take about half a cup of yogurt, plain yogurt. Because I don't want the sugar and additional things they throw into it to make yogurt taste good. Yogurt's kind of plain and sour. I take a scoop of protein and put it in half a cup of Greek yogurt. And a half a cup of Greek yogurt has like 11, 12 grams of protein. 1 scoop of protein has 27 or 25 grams in it. Therefore, I've got 37 grams of protein sitting in that small bowl. I whisk it up, blends in nice and easy. There's no problem to it. And I put it in the freezer. Make dinner. Eat dinner. When I'm done with eating dinner, then it's kind of like a frozenish yogurt. It's not ice cream, okay, guys? It's not ice cream, but it's sweet from the stevia that's in the protein, and I have like a chocolate or vanilla kind of frozen yogurt at the end of my night. That's an additional 37 grams of protein. That's significant, guys. So that is an awesome hack for those that are trying to get in that additional protein. You can throw in eggs. Eggs are a great source. There is a good amount of fat that comes with them, but they're good, healthy fat. Egg whites are great. I'm not huge on adding a ton of egg whites all the time because I think a lot of egg whites can kind of be high inflammation on the body. But if you're doing additional egg whites to bump up your protein a little bit, that is a good protein source. Canned tuna or bags of tuna, they're quick, they're easy, they're simple. Sardines are phenomenal. You're going to get a little more fat out of them, but the nutrients in sardines are over the top. I try to eat them once a week. Not the biggest fan on taste or smell, but again, very, very good for you. Chomps beef sticks is my lifesaver. We buy them in bulk. I'll attach a link to this video or within the thread somewhere. I'll attach a link to Amazon for them. They have a ton of different flavors. I stick to just the traditional ones, but you're getting about 10 grams of protein per stick. It's grass-fed, grass-finished, all natural beef, no artificial preservatives. What people don't realize, a lot of beef jerky and beef sticks, it's pumped full of sugar to preserve it. So therefore, you're getting more carbohydrates than you want. This doesn't have it. And I have my wife keep them in her purse. I have them in drawers here at the gym. I'll keep them in my bag just for when I need that additional hunger that comes on. I need to hit my protein. It's quick to rip out one or two of those and eat them, and I'm good to go. So those are my tips, tricks, hacks to help with protein. Hopefully those will help with you too. Remember, reach out to us, your coaches, myself, if you got any questions about that, because this is a big factor for everybody, but it is the most important factor with it. So get your protein in, and good luck.